Hey guys, and welcome back to Best Practice TV. Today is Ask Wednesday. It's your day, and we've got a great question from one of our clients, Sophie at City Water Tech, about your compliance requirements, how to identify them, how to monitor them, how to maintain them in accordance with ISO 14001. Stay tuned. Hey guys, and thanks for joining us here at Best Practice TV as we answer your questions. So if you've got a question for us, comment below. If this is on YouTube, write a comment. If it's on Facebook, write a comment, ask your question. We monitor your comments. We'll answer them. You'll get a shout out here on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook page, on our LinkedIn page. That's what it's all for. And not only that, you'll get your question answered. We'll tag you in the response if you want to. If you just want to ask a private message, send me a private message on LinkedIn. So today's question is all about how do we monitor and measure our compliance requirements. So I'm going to just quickly reference ISO 14001, which is the Environmental Management System standard, but we can take this across any compliance and legal obligations in any particular subject matter across the business. So it could be quality assurance, it could be OH&S, it could be environmental management, it could be data security, it could be financial risk. How do we identify our legal requirements, understand what they mean, how do they apply in the business, monitor if there's any changes, and then check if we need to change how we're working. So all I can say is, how do I work as a CEO? My first piece of advice is you have to do the reading. And so there are lots of subscription services. Organizations will pitch you. We're going to keep you up to date with your compliance requirements. It would be a very attractive service for me to offer you, our customers. I could say, we're going to monitor all the legislation and we're going to send you updates when things change. But all we're going to do is basically send you lots and lots of emails with all of the changes. So what I would suggest you do is identify the legal and other requirements on an ongoing basis. So carve out the time in your calendar to do the reading. And I have to do that as the CEO here at Best Practice. We've got staff, we've got contractors, we've got safety requirements, we've got environmental requirements, we've got taxation, we've got financial requirements, company reporting requirements. And the only way that I can stay up to date is to identify those requirements by calling in key resources and consultants, our lawyers, our accountants, our compliance staff here at Best Practice. I ask them to let me know the types of things we need to comply with. We obviously keep a list. We keep a list of all of the different acts and regulations and codes of practice that we need to comply with. And then from time to time, we check whether they've changed, whether they've been updated, and we have to read through them and learn and understand them so we can work out if it affects our business. So when you're talking about the application of, say, 6.1.3, of the international standard here for environmental management or quality or safety, it's all the same. It's about identifying those requirements, keeping a list. When you hear about new things, adding to that list, and ultimately, if you've got the ability, delegate to subject matter experts, either who are contractors or are advisors of your business, or are within your team. And we've got subject matter experts here at Best Practice on quality, on environment, on data security, on safety, because they obviously help you guys with the international standards and they also help me. So look out for those changes, do the reading, keep a list, and it's important for your external auditors, if they ask for it, to keep a record of when you did your checking. And so we just make a note. Yes, we went looking, we went straight to the source. So that's my second piece of advice, is go straight to the source of the information. Don't rely on third-party sources for updates. For example, here in Australia with the legal jurisdictions, you can go straight to the regulators, straight to the lawmakers, and you can find out what they're doing on their websites. And as the internet gets broader and broader and ends up in all aspects of business, you can definitely go there. So if it's the IRS, if it's the ATO, if it's any of those regulators from a financial perspective, you can go straight to their websites and you can find out the changes and the updates. They're all compelled. A lot of them now have Facebook pages. So following their Facebook page, looking at their LinkedIn feed, looking at their Twitter feed and monitoring it. And it is important to have a well-run business that's well organized, that carves out time and allocates that resource to reviewing and understanding that information. There's no shortcuts, and it definitely won't be a defense in court if you're being prosecuted. So unfortunately, it's an obligation and we need to do the hard work. And when we put hard work in, we get great results out. So tip 1, do the reading. Tip 2, go to the source. And obviously tip 3 is keep that list of all of that information so you can quickly refer to the list and go and see if things have changed. Good luck. If you've got any questions, we can obviously help you out with understanding some of the areas that we have to comply with and that you might have to. So reach out to us with a message either on LinkedIn, but comment below. Now, more importantly, if you've got a question, if there's something that's really in your mind and you'd love to hear an answer to it and you'd love us to shoot a video, comment on this video and we'll answer that question. Go right ahead. If anyone needs to see this, please share it. The more that you share it, the more people will get this free love from Best Practice, and I'll see you next time when you subscribe on our YouTube channel here on Best Practice TV. Bye for now.